Namaskaram to all of you. I am delighted to be part of the valedictory ceremony of the Smart India Hackathon 2020 and meet the students of MGM College of Engineering and Technology, Ernakulam in Kerala today. Glad to know that MGM College of Engineering and Technology is the only center assigned to Kerala state as the nodal center to facilitate the software edition of the hackathon. I am happy to learn that MGM Nodal Center had actively participated in the inaugural event and 3 of the participant team leaders got an opportunity to interact with the Honorable Prime Minister. Dear friends, let me begin by congratulating all the participants of Smart India Hackathon 2020 who have proposed innovative, out-of-the-box and tech-driven solutions to the pressing problems faced in our daily lives. I am told that in this hackathon, students tried to find innovative solutions to address 353 problem statements, of which 258 were software and 95 were hardware, identified by 32 central departments, 13 state ministries and 27 industries. In this nodal center alone, 31 teams with 186 participants tackled 6 problem statements from the Gas Authority of India, Central Board of Secondary Education, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. All these departments and their activities are extremely important for a nation's progress. I am sure your deliberations will provide solutions to the challenges faced by respective departments. Dear students, the main idea behind organizing a national level hackathon is to inculcate a culture of innovation and a mindset of problem solving right from the young age. Participating in such events helps you to develop an understanding of the advancement in technology, gives you new ideas to put innovation to a purposeful usage. It gives exposure to the state of problems that require out-of-the-box, cost-effective solutions. As aptly described by the hackathon poster, no problem is too big, no idea is too small. That's what events such as this aspire to achieve. As you all are aware, COVID-19 pandemic has forced the world to completely change the way public engagements are held. Thanks to technology, we have been able to continue our work efficiently online without human contact. The COVID challenge has been accepted by the world, especially India. Continuation of events such as this amidst the pandemic in online mode explains our preparedness in fighting the virus. This has proved that challenges, when hit by a worthy opponent, could be transformed into opportunities. Is it not the real purpose of hackathons like this? My dear students, India with its 130 crore population needs solutions to pressing problems and also requires a foresighted approach to anticipate and avoid problems that may arise in future. Climate change, changing rain patterns, rising pollution levels, water shortages and solid waste management are some of the areas that would hurt everybody if we fail to find a viable way to avert their impact. At the same time, there are local issues, especially in states like Kerala, which year after year faces issues like coastal erosion, floods and decreasing productivity in agriculture, which also need a sustainable solution. In the last 70 years, consecutive governments have tried to address infrastructure, connectivity, employment generation, education, nutrition and communication related issues. But the changing times pose new challenges. Few of them are man-made and few are natural. I consider all of you as our future technocrats and entrepreneurs. I call upon you to work towards ways to address these problems and those faced by the common man, especially those living in the rural areas. With increased penetration of the internet and increase in mobile users, there is ample scope to utilize technology to assist the common man and improve his life. Dear friends, India with its present demography and its youth population can play an effective role in addressing the challenges faced by mankind. Our education system must inculcate the spirit of inquiry, innovation and entrepreneurship. It must encourage students to understand the importance of societal responsibility. Education must mold students into responsible, compassionate citizens who not only understand the sufferings of fellow beings but try to help them. We need an education system that promotes inquiry, inquisitiveness and innovation. We need a value-based holistic education. As pointed out by the Prime Minister during his inaugural address of this hackathon, you are among the best and brightest of India. This hackathon is not the first effort you have made in problem solving, nor will this be the last. As advised by Honorable Prime Minister, youngsters like you must always continue learning, questioning and solving. As he said during the inaugural ceremony, when you learn, you get the wisdom to question. When you question, you get out of the box methods to solve problems. When you do that, you grow. Due to your effort, our nation grows. Our planet prospers, as illustrated by Swami Vivekananda and propounded by India's Upanishadic traditions. The spirit of inquiry is the cause of the learning processes. A persistent sense of curiosity promotes learning and nurture critical thinking. The new Education Policy 2020 announced by the Union Government has been crafted precisely for meeting these noble objectives. NEP aims at the much needed systemic reform in India's education system. This education reform, which came into being after 3.5 decades, is aimed at changing the landscape of education in the country by moving away from the rote learning to a more interactive, practical and technology-based approach. It attempts to transform both intent and content of education in India. It aims at making India's education more modern, world-class and at the same time creating opportunities for all. It makes education not only affordable, accessible, but also acceptable to all. By bringing out a new education policy which has been prepared to keep the needs, hopes and aspirations of the 21st century youth, Union Government has created the necessary ecosystem to support both innovation and entrepreneurship. It has brought pedagogical changes in the education system to promote open learning culture that fosters scientific spirit and gives new wings to innovation and entrepreneurship. Events such as this are part of the education process that encourages students or learners to have the first-hand experiences of the requirements of industries, solutions needed for good governance, and fosters the culture of learning while competing. Thanks to NEP, I am confident that many more opportunities would be made available to students at all levels in future. Dear friends, all of you are ambassadors of the new India, which apart from being the fastest growing economy, is aiming to regain its position as Vishwaguru, the knowledge center of the world. When the world looks at India for global leadership, you will be leading it. No one understands the country better than you do. I urge every one of you to always keep the national interests and its priorities in mind. Challenges, especially those concerning the daily affairs of people, need local solutions. So look around and think out of the box. I congratulate the Ministry of Education, All India Council of Technical Education and MGM College for holding such an event and promoting innovation among the younger generation. Let me also congratulate all the participant student teams and their leaders, and my best wishes to all of you for a successful future. Jai Hind.